I got over 4,000 viewers on my Romanian street food video. Let's see how this goes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rohan and this is the Fit Food Review. And it's a special one today. It's not quite fit food, but it's food that I've never tasted before. So like the thumbnail says, I am going to be tasting Czech food for the very first time. Now, on my video where I went to Romania and I had Romanian food, street food, I had so many people telling me, that's not Romanian food, blah, 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 blah. I was in Romania, I bought food, as far as I was concerned, that was Romanian food. This time round, I'm being a bit more culturally sensitive, only a bit. So in the Czech Republic, I was there. And while I was there, on the day before I came home, or the night before I came home, I asked one of my friends who is a Czech person to go to a restaurant, get me some food so I could take it back to Berlin and I could do a review. And this is what I am doing today. So this is part one, like the thumbnail says, part one of me trying genuine Czech food. And I have to reiterate, this food was bought in the Czech Republic. I think it's called the Czech Republic. This is authentic Czech food, and this is the plate I have here. All heated up, all warmed up, and I may have to speak to my friend because I'm not sure what it is, but I will give you an idea. Here's the dish that I got brought, and I'm not sure what's on this plate, but I can hazard a guess because this looks like it's vegetables. This is a meat protein, clearly, and I am not sure what these are. So in this video, I am not looking for food and drinks that are good for you and also taste delicious. I am just trying for the first time Czech food. Now, before I carry on, if you have any idea what these things are, please pop them into the comments and let me know, because right now I can identify one food, and that's the protein, which I think is pork, but I'm not 100%. Let me hold it up. So the first thing I'm going to try is this stuff here, and it's all heated up, by the way, so it's not cold. It's quite moist, so I'm not sure what this is, but there you go, that's how it looks. Oh, this smells actually like pickled cabbage. It smells a bit like sauerkraut. It is sauerkraut. You know what? In Germany we have sauerkraut. This is softer and sweeter. It's still pickled. It's actually nicer than German sauerkraut. So this thumbs up for that. So yes, honey! Pickled food is actually good for you. So that's the first thing. I'm going to cleanse my palate. Next, I'm going to try this, and I think it's pork. So that is how it looks. Baked or fried. It is pork. If I'm honest with you, it just tastes like pork with a bit of salt on it. So right, roasted pork. Actually pretty tasty. It reminds me of when I was younger in England and my mum used to make pork, stewed pork. So it's like pork fried, a bit of water, tomatoes, then kind of fried and cooked in a covered saucepan or frying pan. It reminds me of that. Actually quite nice. I think if I mix it with the sauerkraut, I'll get a bit more moisture. The pork is very nice, actually. It does remind me of how my mum cooked pork. It's a bit dry, but that may be because of the transit. So I bought this food, so arrived about 7 o'clock in the evening, and I left for Berlin at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm eating it now. So it's less than 24 hours old. For those people who want to complain, please leave a comment. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think I know what I'm talking about? If you agree with my analysis, and am I right with what I'm eating, by the way? I mean, obviously after this video, I'm going to talk to my friend and ask him what it is, but am I right with my analysis of this so far? Is this pork? Is this kind of a pickled cabbage? And this is what I'm going to taste next. What on earth is this? Now, I'm not really looking forward to this. I have no idea what this is. It feels, the texture, it's like a dumpling. It's like a dumpling. And dumplings, it's like it's kind of a steamed dumpling of some sort. I just took a bite of it with the sauerkraut. It's a bit better. There's no real taste to it, if I'm honest with you. If you had dumplings before, a potato dumpling maybe? A dumpling made from potato starch. I'm going to have a bit of sauerkraut, a bit of dumpling, and a piece of pork, all on one fork, and see how that tastes. Maybe the whole idea is that you have all three pieces at the same time, because that by far was the most tasty mouthful I've had on this dish. It needs a gravy. It needs something that's going to be moist to make it less dry. But for me, my first taste of Czech food wasn't that bad actually. Now you comment, let me know, is this what you would call a traditional Czech meal? This was bought in the Czech Republic, made by Czech people, given to me by a friend who is also Czech. So for those people who are going to turn around and say to me, that's not genuine Czech food, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how much more authentic this can be. I'm going to give this a yes, honey! Sauerkraut, nicer than German sauerkraut, it's sweeter. Pork, very similar to pork that you make yourself, quite generic around the world. And these kind of dumpling things taste okay, but once you mix it with the pork and with the sauerkraut in one bite, it's much better. I do recommend that we have a sauce or gravy of some sort, but again, I think maybe in transit, maybe the meat absorbs it all. But that's it. Again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting part 2 next week, where I have another meal. Obviously, I'm going to record it right after this. And I'm not sure what it is, but the container is quite heavy. So that's me done. See you next week. Ciao, ciao.